Good morning, students. Class 3 gi lesson number 17, 18, 19 gi fill up the blank true or false question and answer ngarang loi thagakrabani ko ado sinto o phajana ko lesson number 17 da koina tamdoisi unspoken word habani unspoken word habide koi gi sign na sijinaraga ko without speaking sign language haitare ko sign sijinaraga koina communicate tauba pau phauna ba haitare maron thok taba akhoi di lon thokpanina haidi words na hai speak tawraga koina communicate tawidana ko adubu maron thok taba mi dadi ko kaino haraga khoi sign na ko sign language sijinara communicate tawi adugumba tam meba ko aduga koina mi gi maithong ji yengaga sawgi mi se sawre natraga harawi adigi mathwai nungaitre adigi ngakpa phawi nungaitaba phawi kaise loi khangi natra adugi akiba phawi kaise loi khangi neba adugi matangda tambani aduga yengo sign language da yengo khutnaga sign toise ko b khoi ni hansina lion ni haini fish snakes ko deer birds hariyo sumaina sign language ma'am sijinai exercise yengo people who cannot hear or speak use sign language ko the expression on our face tells other people what we feel ko expression ko facial expression dana mi sina kari khali habadu khangba ngamidana ko special news for people who cannot hear or speak is telecast on television kogi gatare pau paba matamda ko mana tadaba wa ngangba ngamdaba mi ko mana wa ngangba ngamdaba mi khata nate mana tadaba mi su ko sign language sijinadoi ko moina khangnabagidamagta television da moigi tongana news se telecast taweba ko sign language sijinaraga hand gestures in Indian classical dance are called mudras hairiba ngasagi mathakta piriba hand gesture doni ko mudras haisa a dancer uses or his or her ko face and hands to convey a lot haidi jagoi saba mi mana magi maithong amadi magi makhutna mayam ama hairi ne bako jagoi saba kanda mayam ama khutsina thek nokdana tawrisi kaino mayam ama maduna mayam ama taini mayam hairi ne bako chinna haidraga su jagoi du gi mawong na ko yengo communication is not possible without speaking silale communication je speak haidi wangang traga su tawbe yai sign language na adu di silale ko there are special school for children who cannot speak or hear haidi moi wangang bangam da mana ta da singi tonga na school lay ko chumme pictures can also communicate picture na su communicate tawbanga mi chumme mudras are used in song lale ko mudras haidi song da nate dance da ne sijinabase ko duga question and answer de how do people who cannot hear or speak communicate mana tadaba mana awang bangam da sing se kamaina communicate haidi they communicate through sign language ki mateng na ko how can you know what the other person is feeling without them telling you haidi atopa mi mase mana kari khali habase nang haidana kamai khangni adi their facial expression ko mogi facial expression na khangba ngameba ko what are the various ways of communicating haidi communication tawbagi magi various ways mayam do ko communication tawbai mawong mayam do kari no adi we can communicate by speaking by writing through sign and action or even through facial expression ko haibadi wa speaking tawraga yai iraga yai communicate tawba ntra through sign language na yai action na yai adegi kadawa facial expression na su yai haiba ko mathangda things we make and do sina kaino haragade koina phisa lonsa ko akoina sem saba akoina kamaina thabak tawi weaving clothes ko the things we make and do haidi kari tawraga koina kari sai poche kai sai habse si matang dani ko weaving clothes phi saba noi uramani natra ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯀꯣꯟꯗ ꯐꯤ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯃꯦꯆꯤꯟꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯟꯗ ꯐꯤ ꯁꯥꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯣꯏ ꯎꯅꯔꯝꯃꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯃꯗꯨ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯂꯨꯝ ꯋꯤꯚꯤꯡ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯠ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯑꯦ ꯂꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯀꯣꯟꯗ ꯐꯤ ꯁꯥꯕꯁꯦꯀꯣ ꯂꯨꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯐꯤ ꯁꯥꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯀꯣꯟꯁꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯠꯁ ꯋꯤ ꯋꯦꯌꯔ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯐ꯭ꯔꯦꯟ ꯀꯝꯃ꯭ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯇꯤꯁ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯁꯤꯗꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯐꯤ ꯁꯦꯠꯄꯒꯤ ꯃꯑꯣꯡ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯗꯦ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝꯄꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯕꯗ ꯁꯥꯡꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯜꯁꯣ ꯋꯣꯔ ꯑꯦ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯀꯣꯜ ꯄꯣꯟ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯑꯣꯔ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯏꯟ ꯃꯦꯖꯣꯔꯥꯝ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯁꯣꯜ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯄꯣꯟ ꯄꯥꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯜꯂꯤꯕ ꯐꯤ ꯀꯣ ꯁꯦꯠꯂꯤꯕ ꯗ꯭ꯔꯦꯁꯁꯦ ꯂꯝ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯃꯃꯤꯡꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯗꯦ ꯃꯁꯛꯁꯨ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯗꯦ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯨꯝꯕꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯥꯡꯗꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ different ways in which we wear unstitched cloth adi kaino India da kaino we wear unstitched cloth in a variety of way ko unstitched adi tie tawba haitare sari gumba ko khudai gumba mayam sini ko unstitched idea aduga sari worn in Maharashtra ko sari worn in Gujarat mundu worn in Kerala dhoti ko pagdi worn in Rajasthan pagdi ko pagdi worn in Punjab amta manade pagdi ngakta ne animak pagdi ngakta ne animak adubu masakti manade dana ko dressing amta manade natra pottery si so koi me bana sari ni natra clay gi kaino si fajana leibak si khoina tolani aduga kadoba ꯊꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯉꯩꯗꯒꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯦꯟꯁꯤꯌꯟ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯊꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯉꯩꯗꯒꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯏꯚꯣꯂꯨꯁꯟ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅꯀꯣ ꯍꯧꯗꯣꯔꯛꯄ ꯃꯇꯝꯗꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯔꯤꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤꯗꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯁꯥꯒꯣꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯕꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯄꯣꯠꯁꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯤꯅ ꯁꯥꯔꯒ ꯁꯤꯖꯤꯟꯅꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯛꯑꯕ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯥꯁꯤ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯆꯥꯅꯤ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯥꯁꯤ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯦ ꯏꯁꯄꯤꯁꯦꯜ ꯀꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯁꯣꯏꯜ ꯀꯣ ꯃꯥ ꯁꯥꯅꯕ ꯂꯩꯕꯥꯛ ꯇꯣꯉꯥꯟꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯐꯖꯅ ꯁꯥꯔꯒ ꯃꯩꯗ ꯀꯜꯍꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯥꯡꯒꯤ dresses up as a girl from Mizoram ꯁꯥꯡꯒꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯃꯤꯖꯣꯔꯥꯝꯒꯤ ꯒꯔꯜꯁꯤꯡꯅ ꯁꯦꯠꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏ ꯆꯨꯝꯃꯦꯀꯣ The mekhla is a long flowing mekhla is a long flowing skirt chumme. The salwar kameez is the traditional dress of the women of Punjab chumme ko. The potter's wheel is used to bake pots. Potter wheel saidi kaino sagi chapu je mai sai no uramani ko phone da kai uramani aungba wheel da ko unghalaga chapu gi shape to semdra. Choose the correct option. Cloth is made on loom masai kon phisana ba kon to ko the ghagra is a long skirt some men in India wear a piece of cloth worn around their head. This is called pagdi makokta yasan ba masai pagdi do ko. Earlier pots were made by molding clay thana mamang di molding clay ko clay gi apet ba do aduna sarame ba ko clay pots are baked in a kiln na di kai no masai gi hoi chafu ka kai kalhanba hadi mai ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯗꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯞꯆꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯆꯐꯨꯁꯦ ꯀꯤꯜꯅꯗꯤ ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯪꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦꯀꯣ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤꯗ ꯆꯐꯨꯁꯦ ꯀꯜꯍꯟꯗꯣꯏꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯩ ꯊꯥꯔꯒ question and answer ꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ name the traditional dress of the women of Assam mekhla chadar ko. What is the traditional dress of the women of Rajasthan? Describe it. Women in Rajasthan wear a colorful ghagra, long skirt, a kanchli ko, a waist high blouse ko, and an odni ko. The odni has a tie and dye design on it. Dye di machu sangdo ko. Name two ways in which unstitched cloth is worn. The odni ga tarban ga ko unstitched cloth. Describe the step involved in making a pot. Chapu sabada changba step to hayo haba. A piece of clay is placed on the wheel and the wheel is turned with the help of foot pedal or electricity. As the wheel turns, the potter forms the clay into the shape he or she wants. The freshly made pots are dried in the sun and then baked in the kiln or oven for around 3 days. ꯁꯤꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯇꯔꯁ ꯋꯤꯜꯗꯨꯗ ꯈꯣꯡꯅ ꯅꯦꯠꯂꯒ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯦꯂꯦꯛꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯁꯤꯇꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡꯅ ꯋꯤꯜꯗꯨ ꯎꯪꯍꯜꯂꯅꯤ, ꯀ꯭ꯂꯦ ꯃꯆꯦꯠ ꯑꯃ ꯊꯝꯃꯅꯤ, ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯈꯨꯠꯅ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯞꯇꯣ ꯊꯝꯃꯅꯤꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯅꯧꯅ ꯁꯥꯔꯤꯕ ꯆꯐꯨꯗꯣ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯥꯗ ꯀꯪꯍꯜꯂꯅꯤ. ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯥꯗ ꯀꯪꯍꯜꯂꯕ ꯃꯇꯨꯡꯗ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯀꯤꯟ, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯪ ꯃꯥꯟꯕꯀꯣ ꯃꯩ ꯌꯥꯎꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯗ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠ 5ꯅꯤꯃꯨꯛ ꯊꯝꯃꯒ ꯆꯐꯨꯁꯦ ꯀꯜꯍꯟꯗꯣꯏꯕꯀꯣ. What will happen to the pots if kiln is too hot? ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯩ ꯂꯩꯔꯪꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯒꯗꯤ, ꯃꯩꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯄꯤꯁꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯄꯣꯠꯇꯨ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗ, if the pot are baked in the kiln which is heated too much, the pot will crack and break. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯃꯩ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯀꯟꯅ ꯊꯥꯖꯟ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯆꯐꯨꯗꯣ ꯀ꯭ꯔꯦꯛ ꯆꯠꯂꯒ ꯀꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ, why is clay ideal for making pots and container? ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯦꯁꯤꯅ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕ, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯄꯣꯠ ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ ꯀꯟꯇꯦꯅꯔ ꯁꯥꯕꯗ. Clay is a special kind of soil that is sticky and elastic when wet and becomes hard and strong when dry. ꯍꯥꯏ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯀꯥꯏꯟ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯁꯣꯏꯜꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ. ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯤꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯕꯀꯣ. ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗ ꯆꯣꯠꯂꯀꯥꯟꯗꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯏꯂꯥꯁꯇꯤꯛ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯕ, ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯄꯦꯠ ꯄꯦꯠ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯥꯎꯒꯟꯕꯀꯣ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯀꯪꯉꯀꯥꯟꯗꯅ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯇ꯭ꯔꯣꯡ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ. ꯑꯗꯨꯒꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯔꯤꯁꯦꯀꯣ. ꯃꯊꯪ ꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 19 ꯀꯣ. ꯂꯦꯁꯟ ꯅꯝꯕꯔ 19ꯗꯤ we depend on each other. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯇꯝꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ, ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯟꯚꯥꯏꯔꯣꯟꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯗꯀꯣ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯑꯃ ꯂꯩꯔꯦ. ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯠꯁ, ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜ, ꯏꯌꯔ, ꯋꯥꯇꯔ, ꯁꯣꯏꯜ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯂꯩꯗꯅꯀꯣ. ꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯃꯀꯣ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯩꯌꯦꯕꯀꯣ. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯨ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯤꯡ ꯆꯥꯔꯒ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛ ꯆꯥꯔꯒ, ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛ ꯆꯥꯔꯒ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯤꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ. ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤ ꯂꯩꯇ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀꯔꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯗꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ, ꯁꯪꯒꯣꯝ, ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯐꯨꯔꯤꯠ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ, ꯋꯨꯜꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯐꯪꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜꯗꯩ ꯐꯪꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯁꯦꯟꯁꯦ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ. ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ we depend on each other ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦꯀꯣ. ꯑꯩꯈꯣই ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯁꯦ ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯗ ꯄꯨꯔꯥ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯋꯦꯕꯀꯣ. ꯐꯨꯗ ꯆꯦꯟꯒ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯌꯦꯡꯉꯣ, ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ, ꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯁꯦ ꯆꯥꯔꯅꯤ, ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯦ ꯆꯥꯔꯅꯤ. ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯆꯥꯏ? ꯇꯥꯏꯒꯔꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯅꯤ. ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯔꯝꯗ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ? ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏ. ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯆꯥꯗ꯭ꯔꯗꯤ ꯇꯥꯏꯒꯔꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ? ꯉꯝꯃꯣꯏ. ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯗꯨꯅꯦꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦꯀꯣ. We get wood from tree. ꯎꯗꯤ ꯀꯥꯏꯗꯩ ꯐꯪꯉꯤ? ꯇ꯭ꯔꯤꯗꯩ ꯐꯪꯉꯤ. Clothes are made from fibers obtained from plants and animals. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯠꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯐꯥꯏꯕꯔꯁꯤꯡꯗꯒꯤ ꯐꯪꯉꯤꯅꯦꯕꯀꯣ. We get clay from soil. ꯁꯣꯏꯜꯗꯒꯤ clay ꯐꯪꯉꯤ. Bricks are made from clay and water ꯀꯣ. ꯆꯦꯛꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ clay ꯑꯃꯁꯨꯡ waterꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯦꯝꯃꯤꯅꯦ. The interdependent nature of all living and non-living things in the environment is called web of life. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯃꯒ interdepend ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯁꯤꯕꯨ web of life ꯀꯧꯋꯦꯕꯀꯣ. living and non-living thingsꯀꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯃꯒ depend ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯁꯦ web of life ꯀꯧꯏ. Name 2 things needed to make a house. Wood, ꯌꯨꯝ ꯁꯥꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯗꯤ wood ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ clay ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ. Things we get from nature. ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯗꯩ ꯐꯪꯕꯁꯦ water ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯒ plant. water, plant ꯀꯣ. ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯗꯩ ꯐꯪꯕꯁꯦ waterꯁꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯨꯅꯤ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯥ. Sources of water ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ river, sea. Sources of fiber ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ plant, animal, plant product ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯗꯤ fiber, food ꯀꯣ. Question and answer ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯌꯦꯡꯁꯦ. How are dependent on nature for all our needs. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯅꯦꯆꯔꯗ ꯀꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯈꯩꯁꯦ ꯅꯤꯗꯁꯦ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯋꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ everything that we need, food, clothes, shelter, air to breathe and water to drink from nature. ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯅ ꯃꯤꯑꯣꯏꯕꯅ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯄꯨꯝꯅꯃꯛ, ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ, ꯐꯨꯗ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ, ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯠꯁ ꯑꯣꯏꯔꯣ ꯀꯣ, ꯁꯦꯜꯇꯔ, ꯌꯨꯝ ꯂꯩꯅꯕ ꯁꯥꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯎ ꯆꯪꯉꯦ. ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯀ꯭ꯂꯣꯠ ꯁꯥꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤ ꯆꯪꯉꯤ, ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜ ꯆꯪꯉꯤ. ꯐꯨꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯤ ꯆꯪꯉꯤ, ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜ ꯆꯪꯉꯤꯀꯣ. ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯦꯅꯤꯃꯦꯜ ꯆꯪꯉꯤ. ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯣꯔ ꯍꯣꯟꯒꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯅ ꯄꯤꯊꯣꯔꯛꯏ ꯅꯠꯇ꯭ꯔꯣ ꯑꯣꯛꯁꯤꯖꯦꯟ ꯒ꯭ꯌꯥꯁꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯁꯣꯔ ꯍꯣꯟꯕ ꯏꯁꯤꯡ ꯊꯛꯀꯦ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒꯁꯨ ꯋꯥꯇꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯏꯗꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯁꯦ ꯐꯨꯜꯂꯤ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯟ ꯅꯦꯆꯔ ꯀꯣ what is the wave of life what does it tell us wave of life ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯁꯤꯅ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯃꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯗ ꯀꯔꯤ ꯇꯥꯛꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯗꯤ the wave of life shows interdependency in nature the wave of life tell us how we are dependent on each other in nature ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ wave of life ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯃꯒꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯣ ꯂꯤꯕꯤꯡ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯅꯟ ꯂꯤꯕꯤꯡ ꯊꯤꯡꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯛꯇ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟ ꯇꯧꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯌꯥꯎꯗ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯑꯝꯇ ꯍꯤꯡꯕ ꯉꯝꯅꯗꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅꯤ ꯗꯤꯄꯦꯟꯗꯦꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯅꯕꯗꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯅꯤ ꯋꯦꯕ ꯑꯣꯐ ꯂꯥꯏꯐ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯤꯀꯣ what is food chain explain with an example food chain ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯑꯦꯛꯖꯥꯝꯄꯜꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯇꯥꯛꯎ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ food chain shows who eat whom food chain ꯇꯥꯛꯏꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯀꯅꯥ ꯆꯥꯏ ꯉꯁꯥꯏ food chainꯗ ꯀꯩ ꯂꯩꯈ꯭ꯔꯦ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟ ꯆꯥꯔꯦ ꯀꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯦ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯦ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯁꯦ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯆꯥꯔꯦ ꯇꯥꯏꯒꯔꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯆꯥꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯃꯊꯪ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯑꯃ ꯆꯥꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯆꯦꯟꯁꯤꯕꯨꯅꯦ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯆꯦꯟ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ it shows how its living things get its food and how energy is passed from one living things to another ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯄꯥꯁ ꯇꯧꯅꯔꯤꯅꯦꯕ ꯉꯁꯥꯏꯒꯤ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯤ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯔꯦ ꯃꯥꯗꯤ ꯁꯟꯂꯥꯏꯠꯀꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡꯅ ꯃꯆꯤꯟꯖꯥꯛ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯁꯨ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤ ꯂꯧꯔꯒ ꯃꯥ ꯍꯤꯡꯉꯦꯀꯣ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯁꯦ ꯍꯧꯔꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯥꯟꯗꯨ ꯆꯥꯔꯒ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯗꯨꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯀꯣ ꯇꯥꯏꯒꯔꯅ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯗꯤꯌꯔꯗꯨ ꯆꯥꯔꯒ ꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤ ꯑꯃꯨꯛ ꯐꯪꯉꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯅ ꯏꯅꯔꯖꯤꯁꯦ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯑꯃꯒ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯟꯁꯐꯔ ꯇꯧꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯄꯥꯁ ꯇꯧꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯗꯨꯕꯨꯅꯤ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦꯀꯣ ꯐꯨꯗ ꯆꯦꯟꯗ ꯍꯥꯏꯁꯦ ꯌꯥꯔꯦ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯔꯦ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯄꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯀꯣꯏꯁꯟ ꯑꯦꯟ ꯑꯟꯁꯔꯁꯦ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯥꯕꯒꯤ ꯀꯩꯁꯨ ꯗꯔꯀꯥꯔ ꯂꯩꯇꯦ ꯁꯦꯂꯦꯛꯇꯤꯞꯂꯤ ꯃꯦꯗꯥꯝꯅ ꯃꯟꯗꯦ ꯅꯨꯃꯤꯠꯇ ꯂꯣꯏꯅ ꯏꯝꯄꯣꯔꯇꯦꯟ ꯄꯤꯔꯅꯤꯀꯣ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯔꯤꯚꯤꯖꯟ ꯍꯧꯅꯕꯀꯣ ꯁꯤꯗ ꯂꯣꯏꯁꯤꯜꯂꯁꯦ ꯊꯦꯡꯛ ꯌꯨ